Hello, my name is Gwen, and today is Wednesday, May the 17th, 2017, and the time is about 6 p.m. It's exactly 6:09 p.m. Okay, this one is going to be a short recording, and what I want to talk about are the videos and things that I see on YouTube and various channels that document what white people are doing to us. Various little mean, nasty things that we're looking at where they shot or hit or said something mean or did some other discriminatory, racist nastiness. And I'm also discussing and looking at the videos that other races of people have done. Like the Asians in the nail salons and the Hispanic thing with George Lopez and all of them, as well as any other video that someone has posted concerning some kind of discriminatory behavior against black people by their group. Now, the thing is, and this is probably going to surprise you, but I don't watch those anymore. I don't watch them. I, I, I if I look on there and try to see if I see something that sounds like a solution, and when I don't, I click off because I'm getting pissed off. Well, I'm way past pissed off, but not at them. I'm mad at us. So this one is going to be discussing that, and it's going to be kind of short. And so what I'm saying is that I no longer watch those videos because in my mind it takes more than just saying that this happened. I want to know how that changed your life. What action you're taking to address that. And so let me do my little overview here to keep me on track. I want to hear how the behavior changed your life, what new actions you're taking, because we need more than just reporting the action. We need to express what we're doing about it. Okay, so what I'm getting, what I'm getting at is that we can record these videos all day long. We know that they're bad. We know that people are doing nasty stuff. We know that people are finding various ways to embarrass and humiliate and all of those things. These actions are to hurt our feelings, degrade us, embarrass, and humiliate us. Okay, I was almost getting ready to watch one about the airline. I think it was JetBlue who kicked a black family off because of a birthday cake. I didn't watch it. I saw, so I just scanned over some pictures and saw that the family was devastated. They are doing this on purpose, people. Get this through your head. They know that they're doing this to hurt you and they intend to. This is intentional. That is some kind of law or procedure or something is incidental. Their goal is to make you be miserable. Okay? Understand that. And then be prepared because you know that's what's coming. A long, 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 long time ago I stopped flying. I stopped flying right after really when 9/11 happened because they upped the rules and I didn't find those rules convenient for me. So I really stopped flying then because I didn't like the rules. So I drive. I drive and I always did like to drive, so I'm good. I'm drive all over the country if I have to. I wouldn't go overseas at this time because it's not the right political climate, but I have been overseas a few times. But right now, I drive everywhere I got to go. Even if I had to go from coast to coast, easily, I'll drive. Put me some snacks in the car and go. I don't fly. And these incidences on these airlines have told me that flying would be a bad idea. I recommend that having seen that, whoever posted it and reposted it, they needed to end. And like I said, I didn't see the whole thing because it's just frustrating. I would have liked to have heard, and I don't know if they did it or not, but somebody at the end of that, whoever posted it or reposted it, needed to say, "This is why I no longer fly." And then everybody that commented should say, "This is why I'm not getting on an airline. I'm going to drive or catch the bus. And if they do something humiliating, I'm going to take another route." Okay? I need to hear somebody giving me some reasons, I mean some kind of change in their action based on those videos, because we can't keep going with the status quo. Whining and complaining and crying and setting ourselves up to be humiliated is not enough. We're telling ourselves that the status quo is acceptable, and it's not. This recording here is going to be one of the ones of my dead weight series. I got some more, and I'm gonna have to be, because it's all works together. So I had to like focus on a topic at a time, or a subtopic at a time. And this one is about the videos over and over again with 1,000 miles of complaint, but no action to change it. Now, we have seen that they have dealt their hand, and they want to embarrass and humiliate. They're waiting for opportunities to embarrass and humiliate. That makes them feel powerful because they can change your afternoon. That's what stop and frisk is all about. That makes them feel powerful when you have to stop your afternoon and put up with them wanting to feel on you. And the war on drug thing is a joke because they're the ones who are actually on drugs. Right now, in the law enforcement industry, I want everybody in the whole courtroom to take a damn drug test at every trial, if you ask me. But back to this, I want to see what action you're taking as a result of that particular behavior. Like if you're humiliated in a restaurant, or you see somebody black humiliated in a restaurant, and you want to post a video about it, you've got to tell me at the end of that video what you are going to do. Like if somebody humiliated, like for example, the black veteran who got his food taken away from him at, I forget what restaurant that is. I forgot, but I know that when I finished it, I wasn't going to step foot in that restaurant again. Not that I necessarily go to it. I think it was, I forgot the name of it, but I know I'm not, and I don't want to say the name here, but I know I'm not going to their restaurant. There's certain restaurants I don't go to. I won't go in their door. And that's not because they did anything to me, but because they did something to somebody black. Okay, I think I'm gonna say their name. I think it was Chili's at that time, that where he took the plate away from his hand. That is designed to embarrass and humiliate you and make you feel weak and degraded. That the food was not an issue. The food was not the issue. It was the ability to embarrass and humiliate you that was the issue. They are going out of their way to find ways to hurt your feelings, degrade, embarrass, and humiliate. Whatever they can do to make them feel powerful, they're going to do that. So, since we know that's a game, and I just put you on notice that it was a game, then we need to get ready for it. Okay? Get ready for it. Don't be setting yourself and your kids up for that. Your family could have made it across country if they drove. You wouldn't be dragged around the damn airline if you drove. So I want to hear a change because I honestly think that all black people should boycott all airlines. All black people should boycott all airlines. Not because the airline didn't do nothing to you, but because they did something to somebody black. And not because it's the airline that you usually fly, but because it's an airline industry, okay? A member of the airline industry. Should boycott, shouldn't go in there, should not step foot because they're giving you disparate treatment. So if they're not going to be fair to you and yours, then they should not participate with them and theirs. Okay? So I'm saying now this little short topic, why should we continue to do business with them or their industry? So we need to, if we, so upon seeing behavior of the airline industry, I do not fly, I drive. So upon seeing behavior of the nail salon industry, I no longer step foot in their doors. Those are topics I wanted to go over. Yeah, I used to go to nail salons every once in a while. Like I would get my feet done as a treat about twice a year, during the summer when I want to wear sandals. Otherwise, I just do hygiene on my feet, which is just keep them clean and use some lotion and stuff, and keep them filed down and the calluses down because I don't like calluses on my feet. So I always do that because I, like sand them off or whatever. and so my feet are always soft. Then when I go into the nail salon and I want to get a pedicure, I would mostly just keep doing that for them to do my toenails because they are immediately cute when they do them. And I also would get my eyebrows done and occasionally a manicure. But mostly I go into the nail salons when I did go was to get my eyebrows done. I like the way they do them. But upon seeing the behavior of some of the nail salons toward black women, I vowed not to go in there. So I bought my little stupid wax kit and all the little wax supplies, and I heat my little wax up and attempt to do my eyebrows properly. I've done it 3 times so far. And so if you see, so if I do take another picture and you see my eyebrows all lopsided and silly, it's because I'm doing it myself. And I will suffer for it and I will take the heat of doing it myself because I'm not going to have them do them because they did something mean to somebody like me. So they're not getting my black dollar. None of them. That I have not seen any of them that are owned by black people in my area. If I do see one that is, then I will do business with them after I'm convinced and sure that it's black people that own it and work there. Okay, then I'd go do theirs. But meanwhile, I'm gonna try to learn how to do it myself. And so I hope that as I get more experience, I get better at it. I'm not bad at it right now, but they're not as nice as the nail salon people do. Upon hearing about the Hispanics with the George Lopez incident, as the people in the audience, I wasn't so angry with George Lopez saying his crap. That's to be expected. I am angry with the audience because that became a group consensus. So if they feel like they can do that, then y'all don't need to be doing business with me. So as a result of that, my handyman that I used to use was Hispanic. I stopped. I hadn't called him, and he doesn't know I stopped, but I know that I won't be calling him. I'm going to be finding somebody black instead, a black man. So I've got a business card from a gentleman that I saw in a Lowe's, or I think it was Home Depot or Lowe's. And the first thing I asked him, honest to heaven, when he handed me his business card, because we were standing there in the line waiting, I said, I'm going to ask you a personal question. And I said, are you married to a black lady? And he said, yes. Only thing I, and he said, only thing I want white are my socks, and I don't want many of them. And so, yeah, I kept his business card because I ain't playing. I ain't got a lot of money, but what little bitty dollars I do have, I'm gonna try to spend them black. Okay, so I don't want to play the game no more. So I'm going to take steps and steps, and even if they're baby steps, I'm going to be working in that direction. So the handyman that I'm gonna call is the guy that gave me his business card, who told me he's married to a black lady, because I don't want you married to a Hispanic, I don't want you married to a white lady or anybody else. If your black queen ain't your primary ideal mate, then that's in the wrong direction as far as I'm concerned. So that was the first question I asked him. Now we've got to establish whether he can do good work or not, but I'll see because that's who I'm gonna call. That's because I got some little shelves I want to get put up. But those are the steps. Those are baby steps, but those are steps. So whenever you post or repost a video, I want you to explain to me what action you're going to take as a result of watching that video. Reporting is not enough. Griping about it is not enough. Pointing it out is not enough. Tell me what action you're going to take as a result of watching that scene take place in front of you. Are you going to stop going to the store? Are you going to stop using that industry? Are you going to stop fooling with them? If nothing else, you can stop fooling with them as your friends, or your lovers, or your dates. There are some that people who do report, but they're also telling you solutions at the end of it too. Some of them are telling you right there, stop dating them, stop doing this, stop doing that. They are telling you on the videos, and those I watch. But if they're getting repetitive and people still ain't listening, I have to get on the chorus or the bandwagon too and tell you, show me what you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you're gonna do about it. Even put it in the description box to let me know that you've got a solution there at the end of your video. And I'll watch it after if I'm sure that you have managed to be able to tell me something that you're going to be doing as a result of that, or some kind of change you're going to make. Okay? Because I need to get beyond the status quo. Right now, we're just spinning our wheels like oaring in a boat with one paddle, where you're just going in a circle. We got to do more than that. Honestly, I keep saying that we can change our fate in 90 days, 60 to 90 days, really 30 days, but 60 to 90 days. But the first step is to change our mind. Right now, our mindset is it's fuzzy, it's bad, it's not ready to go yet. And that's my dead weight series. That's about my dead weight series. It's the people that aren't ready to move forward yet. And so I want to separate them from the ones who are ready to move forward. Now, the dead weight, while we love you and we'll stay with you and protect you as best we can, can't let you participate because all you're doing is dragging us back, dragging us down, don't want to go forward. And so if we can separate our dead weight, and the rest of us can move forward, you can, by default, you'll be moving forward too, because we're not going to leave you to starve, but the rest of us are ready to move forward. So all we got to do is figure out who the dead weight is and who isn't, who isn't, and take it from there. Anyway, that's the end of this one. That's all I have to say about that. It's just that reporting is not enough. Tell me what you're going to do. Okay, bye bye. I'll see you next time. That's Gwen signing off on this one.